Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start recording this, but every once in a while, actually, I have, maybe a viewer or two that likes to dive into the YouTube controversies of either the day or the week or the month and well, I mean, why not disappoint? So, I guess a very recent one would be ImAlexx. I guess that's the name. Is that how I say it? You can always let me know if I was right or wrong in the comment section. And if you like this kind of content, specifically if you like my personality and want to see more than me, well, support the channel and you can like and subscribe. That's no big deal. Easy enough. So, what was ImAlexx accused of? YouTuber controversy explained. Because, there's always got to be an explanation. And I know that YouTube is such a sensitive thing, especially with content creators. Like, there are a lot of sensitive content creators out there. Oh my god, I'm a content creator too. I must be so sensitive. Alright. YouTuber ImAlexx has been embroiled in controversy after his ex-girlfriend posted an 82 document alleging he abused her. So we see this happening all the time, and we cannot take from the victims, and I have to say that because there's a lot of people that get offended if I say otherwise. But it's code for everyone else that is in common sense that who is in the middle and doesn't really have an agenda to speak of. When I say that, I mean I'm just trying not to offend the offendees, the crazy people out there. Honestly, I look at everything from an independent perspective. And I hate being gaslit, but I'm trying to avoid that because the gaslighter will be destroyed. I will destroy them. The British commentary, YouTuber, podcaster, and Twitch streamer amassed 2 million subscribers and is known for sharing his thoughts and opinions of pop culture moments. By the way, I have my own theories, especially now on Tube, on YTube, and view bots, and why they happen, how they happen, and all these content creators that are buying bots, view bots, comment bots, subscribe bots, all these other things, and ruining it for everyone as a whole. There are people that do this. However, ImAlexx came under fire on June 15th. Let's see here. 2024. I'm scrolling down. When his ex-girlfriend Alice has... That's right? Also known as Malice. Okay, that's a great name. Good, okay. I don't know if he's innocent. I don't know if he's guilty. But her name is Malice. Take that with a grain of salt. But don't pour it. That might hurt, especially if you're wounded. Took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to release a statement on the relationship. Because that's what any normal person does when their relationship is going tits up or bad. Is you just going to go to the nearest social media, whatever, and post this shit. I don't know why people think that's healthy. It's not healthy to do that. Don't do that. It's like private. And anything that has to do with violence, domestic stuff, that should be held in a court or have to do with the authorities, should be left that. You don't need to bring that shit onto social media. And there's no disagreeing. If there is, it doesn't make sense. It's just, there won't be any common ground. Alright, so, claiming she has been scared to speak out about her time dating the content creator, Alice, remember her name is Malice, then alleged ImAlexx had verbally, emotionally, and physically abused her. Now, how many times have we heard this before? And yes, it can be true. But we here are in the common sense room. We here have common sense. We understand that just because someone accuses someone, it doesn't mean that their accuser is guilty. That is not how our system works. Not how our justice system works. We are presumed innocent, and I know that is hard to do for a lot of people. Not a majority, though. And that's who I'm speaking to. So I'm going in this independent. I have not heard the goods yet. So that is my independent thought. Alright. But she included an 82-page document detailing the alleged abuse, with screenshots of text messages, video footage, and an audio file provided to support her claims. I mean, people that have time to collect these things, to record these things, to document these things. Remember, her nickname is Malice, and I'm starting to see why. Does not mean she's lying. But Here she has clear intent to do something to harm this guy. Again, he may be guilty. I'm coming in with an independent thought, and I'm going to criticize both sides at first chance, because that's the way it works. Alright, so this was her statement apparently. Is that going to be easy to get into here? Oh, it's a lot of stuff. Oh my god. A dog thing? There's something about a dog. Follow me after you kiss. I'm going to need some more. Please read the statement before continuing. Here's my statement on the situation I've been scared to speak out on. She's speaking out on it right now. It's best it was made public how horrible this person with the platform is. I'd hate to see another woman go through this. Again, there's intent to defame this guy. Maybe it's jest. Maybe it is. I will not retort if it is, because I'm coming in with an independent thought. Alright, so here's an explanation of the entire controversy, it says, including all the allegations made against ImAlexx, the receipts provided, and the response of those within ImAlexx's inner circle. Okay. As I readjust myself here, as long as y'all don't mind. Okay, according to Alice, aka Malice, she and ImAlexx officially began. By the way, ImAlexx. I'm just gonna say this. I mean, we understand that you are Alex. We understand that. Why is it necessary to have a username ImAlexx unless you are one self-centered son of a bitch? Unless you are very, very much a self-absorbing kind of guy. Anyway, I go on. I will give neither side mercy at any chance. There's one thing anyone can bet on. It's that. Okay, as I take a deep breath, because I need to, because this is long-winded here. Let's see, according to her and him, is that right, or is that correct or not? Officially began dating on March 17, 2023. Didn't last very long, did it? That wasn't a good sign, was it? After seeing each other for a few months prior. And while their relationship initially included no arguments, and by the way, what relationship is normal without arguments? If a relationship does not have arguments, there's no one on either side fighting for the relationship. Unless you are two of the most perfect people in existence, and I guarantee that's not it. This began to change after some time. Small things became huge issues. Malice recounted sharing. Yes, I said Malice instead of Alice. Why not? It was mentioned in the article. Recounted sharing how these arguments would lead to an onslaught of verbal abuse. It's verbal. Screenshots from various social media platforms allegedly between the pair showcase ImAlexx. Yes, I'm just going to say he's Alex. And calling Malice an array of insults, including, well, oh, okay. If it was a horror movie, if it was the movie Psycho, can I think of something for that? I don't know, something that rhymes with punt, and then Rejard. It's something, you just have to replace the letters, right? And then an N-word, apparently. I mean, okay. Is there a racial thing to this? I did not know. Oh man, it's been too long of a day for this kind of shit, right? Why do people gotta stir up this shit? Why do people get in relationships that aren't meant for each other? Why does this kind of shit have to happen? Dr. Pepper, ladies and gentlemen. As I continue after those horrible name calling, and yes, it is terrible. If you love and you care someone, why are you calling them names? Why aren't you working together? What is wrong with the two people? Oh my god, I said two people? I thought he was the one that was verbally abusing her. Look, it always takes two to tango. And you can tell from the line that small things basically turn into bigger things. You can tell that's a two-person deal. End of statement. That is the way it is. What he did apparently sounds bad. Gotcha. Awesome. Great. Let's move on. Let's see, again, in the one screenshot, ImAlexx told Alice he was going to effing kill her and break her neck, as well as repeatedly insulting her intelligence on multiple occasions, encouraging her to die and engage in self-harm. That sounds like gaslighting. if he's doing that, he's a horrible human being. Again, presume innocent, but if he is doing that, he's a horrible human being. And I hate all gaslighters, and I wish them a slow, painful non-death. Take the non out. Let's see, more of the way that I'm Alex. The way that it just seems like I'm small to me. That's I don't know. Does anyone else have that issue right there? Anyway, more of I'm Alex's abuse messages to Malice, his ex. It's a good thing that it's ex. It's a good because these two obviously were not meant to be with each other. Okay, so these are the more I see of this pathetic man, the worse it gets. Okay, do we not know the context? We don't. We don't. We hear the name calling. We don't know what she called him. We don't know if she called him anything. We don't know her side. I have yet to see his. This is completely one-sided. Is that fair? That is for y'all to debate. Okay, so is this going to be easy to pop up? I admitted what I did. I'm going to blank and kill Toy you. What the hell? I guess, is this her? She said, sorry for my tone. That's not abusive at all. What? I'm going to break your... This is disjointed. This is disjointed. What the hell? Look how disjointed... We don't even know what the conversation is about. Let's see, I won't unblock you, though, because talking to you... this is her, right? If that stops me getting calling a dumb, like a horror movie, yay. Is like talking to a brick. I guess this has got to be him, right? Maybe don't be a dumb horror movie. Just say yes. Whoops. You dumb horror movie. Thumbs up 5 times in a row. You're thick, man. What do you mean you're thick, man? What? You're a bad boyfriend calling me a bitch. What? And insulting me every time you get slightly upset. Emotional level of a fucking brick. Just say no. You dumb horror movie. Again, the thumbs up. You're a thick man. Why is he calling his girlfriend thick? Is she thick? Is she a man? Does she identify as that? I don't know. This is disjointed. You can't tell anything. Why would anyone post this? It's just completely stupid. Ridiculous. It's redundant. It is Pixniffian. It does not make sense. It's disjointed. I should have just left it at that. Can you tell anything from that? No. No, this is not enough evidence to point to anything, and anyone who says so, they don't want to listen to all the evidence. And again, this is obviously one-sided. And what is a effing kill toy? I don't know. Alongside the masses of messages and screenshots, Alice also publicized. There's more, right? Oh, fine. Jesus. Malice also publicized videos in which I'm Alex, he's Alex, threatened physical violence and called her derogatory names while they were on a Discord call. Okay, that's nice. In one particular instance, he questioned whether Malice had gone on the offensive due to being brain dead. That's nice of him. Before threatening her by saying, I'm going to effing bash your effing head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the F up. That sounds like someone that's getting frustrated and not allowed to speak. I can't guarantee that's the case, but why else would he say something like this? If this is true, why would he say something like that? Unless you are like either you're being at your most toxic or someone's agitating you. Again, you have to look into all the things to get a broad perspective. Maybe he's a piece of shit. Fine. Maybe she's lying. Fine. Until we know for sure, we have to suspect everything. We have to question everything. Otherwise, what is intelligence for? What is intelligence? Sniper was accused of physically assaulting this person. What the hell? Oh no! Please, Sniper, stay out of trouble. Oh no! All right. In another video, he's Alex berated Alice for not recognizing when she should lay down like a good effing dog. Claims she's effed it all up for the couple. We don't get anything from that. It's like, what the hell, dude? I don't even know why it got to this point. They let this. This is them. They failed their relationship. And I don't care who's the dependent, who's interdependent. I don't care who's the aggressor. I don't care who's on the defensive. This reeks of two people that failed in a relationship, and you cannot say otherwise. You can, but it doesn't mean you're right. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, God. Who wants to go through all that? Wow, dude. Let's continue. Ultimately, Alice and he's Alex, moved into... Wait. They moved in together? Is this before or after? After those? Which the former explained is when things became even worse and their fights turned physical. What am I to like figure out the before and after? Did they show signs before they moved in together? Oh man, that's just questions. She stated at various points throughout their time living together. He's Alex. I'm just gonna start saying Alex. Put her in a headlock, broke her glasses, and threatened to take her cat, Bear, away from her. She named her cat Bear. She chose the bear, guys. And gals, she chose the bear, and this is what she gets. Now, I understand the message. I don't have fun with the message. It's just turned into craziness. Or did. Okay, so the worst is her glasses were broke. It doesn't say how. Unless that was the part of the headlock. Okay, put her in a headlock. Did he give her a noogie? I don't know. And threatened to take her cat. Okay, alright. He likes her putty cat. That's fine. Her bear. Things came to a head on December 28th when an argument arose about cleaning. What? Wait, this is about cleaning? What? What are they, both pigs? What, is she not a pig? Is he a pig? Is he not? Is she? Like, what's going on here? Who's cluttering up the place? Alice or Malice recounted how she started to walk away when Alex kicked her in the back. Okay, he kicked her in the back, okay. At this point, it was the second time he'd hurt me. Did she fall to the ground? Did she fall into something? Did she have, like, some type of back sprain? Did she have a bruise? These are all things that you need to know to be able to make a decision. You can't just take these words lightly. And if you do, then you're not willing to look at all the information. Yeah, I know about the recordings. I know. Alice, let's see, she asked a friend to pick her up as she was scared and had decided to no longer put up with his behavior. Sharing a recording she allegedly made while packaging some of her belongings. Again, this is all stuff that she's done. I'd be curious if he like recorded anything. This is mostly stuff she's done. So you have to know that she's the one that's on the offensive here. Alright, in the recording, that's good that it describes, okay. Alex could be heard saying, "You don't actually try and fix any of your effing problems. It's effing infuriating at this point. Why would he be frustrated like this? Why would he be having frustrations like this? Again, this is a failure of the relationship that takes two. What has driven him to this point? What has she done? Has she done nothing? That's fine if someone wants to argue that. That's not what the debate is. The debate is, why is he thinking like this? Because we want to understand his psyche. Again, innocent before proven guilty. And again, if you don't think that, you are not a person that would be worthy of judging something like this. I'm just saying. Again, he's talking about her not fixing things. He's not. It's very vague, and it's frustrating to him, obviously. So let's see. Like earlier, you're miserable about something. All you have to do is say what it is. You're complaining that I don't clean up after myself. That's a question mark, and then the N-word. Neither do you. So two people that aren't cleaning up after each other. Okay, that's fine. Always pick someone that you're compatible with and not. If you're going to be a dirty, messy person, be with a dirty, messy person. Do not get in a relationship with someone who deserves better. When she later picked up more of her things, Alice, or she, or Malice discovered her keyboard was smashed and scattered everywhere, and that both of her monitors had been smashed to bits. This is new information, as well as the camera. See, now we start to get into some good stuff here. After officially ending the relationship, and then that's it. We don't know. We don't hear why. We don't know what. We don't get any context. We're just supposed to assume that he did it and that he's a bad person, and that we don't all have moments where we get frustrated. Oh, but Daniel, they're talking about smashing some of her items. Okay, fine. That's add it to the bait. That's fine, but I want to know more. So after officially ending the relationship, she described him, or how he switched from abusive to begging for a chance to change and make things better. Okay, that's where it starts to get a little bit sus with him, okay? Like, if any normal person that ends a relationship because they're with a toxic person, it's no problem. Yes, it hurts for a while. Yes, but you're like, if you're with a toxic person, you're like, that's it. I've given you this last chance. We're done. So that's where she should just cut him off, or should have. Hopefully, she did. This included masses of text messages, gifts sent to her house, handwritten letters, and long voice messages. Okay. Now this is where he's starting to sound very controlling. Okay. But still, there's context is not necessarily added to it, but that's enough to say, like, there might be something sus here. Not just with her, but with him too. A 24-minute voice message posted heard him call his own behavior insane and repeatedly apologized to Alice, while admitting she didn't do anything wrong. Well, that's good. So, okay, they got that. She's like, okay, so he wants to be unblocked. He's crying. This is awful. Can I say goodbye? You mean so much to me. I have to say goodbye. I can't imagine not saying goodbye. How could you be this attached to someone? It's not. It just does not sound like a healthy relationship. Okay. I missed the begging and apologies. Alice stated that he also made threats of story manipulation. What is that even supposed to mean? To prevent her from speaking out. Okay. She concluded, for legal and obvious reasons, I won't attach all the evidence I have, but in due time, it may be made public. Again, she's really trying to defame here. And that may be just. It may not be not. It depends on your point of view. He had tried to get me to stay quiet online and has suggested that he would deny all of this. If this happens, I will release more undeniable evidence. Okay, she's clearly trying to hurt him. That's her motive. All she does, that's what I've gotten from this, is she wants to hurt him. And that is not a good thing. That is very toxic. She seems like she's struggling to move on right here, clearly. And yes, his texts do seem very bad too. But at the same time, she sounds pretty sus as well. There's a reason both these two, I'm going to kind of say, I believe that they both are very toxic individuals. And that's how this kind of thing happens, really. Two toxic people fall in love. And then the small things develop, and then the bigger things develop. And pretty soon, the recordings start. And then, yeah. And then, of course, it just happens, it's a famous YouTuber and so on. That's the dude in this. So, yeah. Go figure. Since her post immense amount of receipts she provided in regards to him, to his alleged abuse, multiple content creators who worked with or were friends with the YouTuber have released their own statements. Fellow commentary YouTuber, is this right? Malice, who was considered a close friend of him and had previously been his housemate, posted on his Instagram story in support of Alice and claimed he did not know about the alleged abuse prior. So he just assumes that she's the victim, is basically. Sounds like, is he a simp? And again, if you've read any of this, I don't defend the Alex dude. I only point out what is obvious. And is innocent till proven guilty, which is like anyone with a brain should be able to do. And lots of people have brains that they can use. This is interesting that she's like able to like turn some of these. I can't say turn. There's no evidence points it out, but she's getting other content creators to turn against him. I know I said that. Well, I wasn't going to say that, but I need to find better wording. But others are coming out in support of her and against him. Pick your friends wisely. That's the moral of that story. Let's see. Other creators who also spoke out included Italian Botch, Wilney, is that right? And Maya Exman, okay, shared a similar sentiment in their statements. They offered Alice their love and support and praised her for her bravery, while Alex's behavior was described as abhorrent or inexcusable. Were they really friends? This is content creators. This is always a business thing, you know. You're always using and manipulating your fellow content creators. They're always using each other for that next view high, that next publicity stunt, that next boost, you know, in algorithm. You know what I mean? That controversy. And who benefits from this? She does. She does. And so does he. And so does every single content creator that has worked with either of these. And specifically ImAlexx. That's who benefits from this. So I know they're being used as evidence, but these content creators that are going against them, guess what they're doing? They're in it to get the clout, the views, the controversy brings that, and it bumps them up, it raises them up. Don't trust anyone, especially if you're a content creator. Do not. And be careful who you work with. Again, he may be guilty, but he may be not. I know it sounds bad, some things, but you have to understand a lot of these are snippets, a lot of these are disjointed. And a lot of the context we don't know. And anyone who's been in a relationship understands that the complexities are there. It is not always simple, not always cut and dry. And we all say things we don't mean, we all say things that hurt, and we all eventually apologize. And if we don't, well, guess what? That makes that a bad person. That's what it comes down to. Let's see. Has ImAlexx addressed the allegations made against him? Okay. Of course, Osmond's down there. As of now, ImAlexx hasn't responded to any of the allegations. The lengthy receipts Alice supplied or his friends' talking stance against him. I don't know if that could be smart. It could be dumb. I don't know. It depends how it plays out, so we'll know for sure. While some are theorizing a massive apology video may be on the horizon, the worst of worst, admission to guilt. Asmund Gold has predicted, why is he in it? Has predicted the YouTuber will remain quiet. He said, when a rat like this gets exposed, rats love to hide in the shadows. I know Asmund is like a View horror movie, but damn, dude, Jesus Christ, he's just sinking his teeth in. Yeah, I debate that Asmund is not necessarily a good person, but he's a person that might do good things. So whenever they get exposed like this guy does, it becomes evident and obvious that it's just a rat. Whether or not this is the case, we'll be sure to update this space as the story continues and develops. So again, there's a lot of it is disjointed, a lot of it we don't know the proper context, and it would be foolish to make sudden judgments. So I won't. And I know people want me to make sudden judgments, but that's not going to happen. Sorry. I'm not that kind of person. But anyway, I thought I'd get into that. And this was what was ImAlexx accused of. YouTuber controversy explained. So thank you all for watching. If you support the channel, my personality, and what I give because it's different, like, subscribe, make comments, support the channel. You guys have a good one.